What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are delivering a vehicle that we've been restoring for the last couple months to our buddy Jay at his warehouse here in Fort Lauderdale. It's a 27,000 mile Evo 9. Basically bone stock, never really been messed with. We've done a lot of little things to the car. I've done a full paint job, a lot of restoration work, suspension work, turbo work, got it tuned, did a lot of interior work, did an audio system for him. This has been a long time coming for him, so he's very, very, very excited. So thanks for watching HD Works.
Can I open this now?
Yeah.
Nothing dirty or anything.
Nothing
like that.
dirty.
I can't open in front of people.
No.
This is super cool. It looks like something I can break. So.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Ooh.
The
Oh,
Evo. Love it, brother. Thank you so much. This is going in our cafeteria. Don't ever drink out of this cup. It's my cup, my cup only. It's my cup, my cup. I appreciate you, brother. That's awesome.
Go for a drive?
Oh, let's do it.
Let's go for a drive.
Come on.
Okay.
God, the shifter is sick.
It's fun.
If you enjoy driving a manual and you You like feeling the transmission in your hand, the vibration, you can actually feel the torque come on. There's nothing better than this. I mean, yeah, the OEM one is fine, but if you want a true driving experience, you have to get,
Gotta get that shirt.
Yeah, 100%. The way you put this car together is something that is very interesting, because I'm sure you get a lot of clients that come to you and they like, I want a 1,000 horsepower car. It has to get 26 miles per gallon. It has to be, quiet on the highway, but it has to be super loud, popping, going stoplight to stoplight. Yep. And I know when I came to you with the car, I mean, it was almost a 4-year journey to get the car. Yep. I went and I said to you, hey, Pete, this is what I want to build. I said, I want to build an Evo MR. It's my favorite Evo. Yep. And I want it to be a Grand Tourer. Everyone has the high horsepower ones. Everyone has the quarter-mile ones, the track ones. I said, but I haven't seen one that is like, it fits all suitability in terms of drives great punch, great road feel, but also has great suspension. So it's multi. If I wanted to track the car, I could. If I wanted to drive on the highway and be comfortable, I could. No droning exhaust, so it's exhaustive. And you're like, yeah, I could build a GT Evo, and that's literally what you built. And I'm like,
I've never done it before either. Everybody always wants these crazy numbers, so I was like, yeah, let's build something subtle. Like maybe let's do something on a lesser way. So
and it doesn't diminish the car. No. I think it accentuates other aspects of the car
that people forget about a lot of times.
Right. It's like, because I think Mitsubishi built a great platform, but people are like, hey, rip the sound deadening out. Hey, rip this out, rip that out, take the rear seats out, put a huge, fuel pump in it, and then an unbelievable open exhaust. And then they're like, they get it, and they're like, oh, I don't want to take the Evo today. I don't feel like driving it in traffic.
Whereas this, you take your wife to dinner, it doesn't stink. There's no like.
Right. So it's like we could go out to lunch right now and be like super cool.
Yep.
Whereas
AC's on, everything's chilling.
Everything looks great. You redid even the sound system in it, and it just makes the car that much better. And it's like, I didn't have you build this car so I can drive it once a year. I had you build a car so I could drive it every day.
But the thing about this is that you're going to drive it once or twice, and then you're going to get the itch, be like, oh, man, I really want to drive the Evo again. And then the more you drive it, you're going to be like, man, I'm going to take the Evo again today.
Right.
And you're going to be like, man, I'm driving this thing every day now.
Right. It's like right now, the seat's super comfortable. Yeah. And not only did you address like the drivability of the car, from the horsepower to, upgrading the factory turbo, still running the same factory turbo size, but we have a better turbo in it now. So it spools faster. It's more responsive. But at the end of all that, you said, hey, let's kind of improve the interior. If we're doing the sound system, let me put new sound deadening that's better than the factory. Let me clean up the dash. Let me improve the gauges. And so literally we're looking at what would be a 2024, Mitsubishi Evo MR. It's unbelievable to me.
If they did a new version of this, if they did another, what do they do when I forget the word, when they bring them out again, but this would be a modern version of that, with all the new modern stuff in it.
100%.
And I think it's cool. Nobody's ever really done it's just a nice GT version. Like nobody's ever done it. Yeah, rip it.
Here we go.
There you
go. Yeah, I think it's fast enough.
For what it is, man, I think it's great.
I mean, that was, in that short little bit, that was 80 miles per hour. And
this is 350. 350 for the street for me is, I think it's super fun at 350. It has enough torque to put you in your seat. It's the perfect number for me.
And when I'm just driving it there and punched it a little bit, it feels rock solid.
Yeah. And suspension's good. All the bushings are done. It drives straight, right?
Yeah. Oh, look. Yeah. 100% straight. I'm not having to fight the wheel at all.
It should, when you stand on it, go straight.
Right. And that's exactly what we just did. So it's one of those things that. And this is one of the things I love about your shop. Not only do you help educate your clients, which you did a lot for me, because a lot of what I got was for stuff online and you know, not everything you read on the internet is true.
You got to take it with a grain of salt.
Right, you take it with a grain of salt, but you not only do you educate us, but then you also kind of, for lack of a better term, steer us in the right direction in terms of the build that we're trying to do, because you also don't want to build something that's impossible, or you don't want to build something that it's, you know, the client's not going to be happy with. And one of the things I always told you, I'm like, you're the expert, I want to drive this car. So build it on a, if it was your car, how you would build it, so you could drive it and drive it and drive it. And that's
what we try to do. And
yeah, well, you did it 100%. I mean, this is, I mean,
I think it's cool. I love this car. I love the way it feels. Definitely love everything about it. I know we had a really good time building the car, and it is brand new. I'm excited to just have you drive it every day and get more addicted to it. Because now you have.
I'm loving the gauges, by the way.
And these gauges look factory.
They look 100% factory.
Yeah, they look like they're supposed to be there.
Even the radio, I know what, like, this is how detailed HD Works is. It's like, when I came to you, like, hey, what, can we upgrade the head unit? Because Mitsubishi isn't known for their head units. The music sounds terrible. And if this is going to be a GT car, I want to, you know, I'll put a little bit of money into the music and stuff. And you're like, one of the things you're like, hey, we're going to choose a head unit that's representative of the time that this car was built. We're not going to turn, you know, and put a 2024 head unit in with Apple CarPlay, and it's like, because it's going to look weird in a car that was built in a time where there was no Apple CarPlay.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, I mean, now that I have it in and the sound system, it's just, it's crazy.
Yes.
It exceeds my every expectations from you guys. You guys do a great job. I mean, especially like even Corey, who does a lot of the body work. Shout out to him, because he's absolutely fantastic. You know, all your guys take the time to explain the process and explain, you know, the pitfalls that they're going through, or you know,
make you comfortable. And there's nothing to be we don't like to hide stuff from people. So if there is something bad, let's talk about it and let's address it. You know, not that you know, things get swept under the rug. We want you to be, you know, part of the process as much as humanly possible.
Right.
You know, sometimes it's counterproductive, but it makes you, at the end of the day, have a better experience with what goes into actually building a car properly. You know, instead of just, well, here's the check, here's the money, 6 months later you get a car, right?
Right.
I want you to be a part of it. You know, it's something that's for you. You know.
Right. This is my third Evo. How solid this car feels compared to stock, you can't even compare it.
Totally different cars.
And so you're talking about, you know, 4 employees, 3 employees.
And
we're
touching
made the car better.
This car, we're touching every inch of it. You know, they're all like these bespoke projects that we end up doing at the end of the day. So,
all right,
cool, man. Well, thanks for giving us a little reaction to your first car today that we built for you, or this Evo. And I'm really glad you like it, and I hope you get addicted to driving it every day more and more and more.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.